Welcome to the new episode of Two Shazias. I am one of the two Shazias, and I have my friend here, Shazia.
And the other Shazia, I will still go with the Shazia, but I'll just take
You're
Shazia.
going to mess it up.
I know.
Stop calling it the.
Okay, so I'll just be Shazia. Hi, everybody.
So, Shazia, I was thinking today, we're halfway through May. It's like half of the year is nearly gone.
It's done.
Where did the year go? Or where did this whole month go?
I have no idea. We've been really busy with this podcast. I think one.
And two, there's Eid coming up.
Yes, and then there's graduations. I have a baby shower to go to.
My grandson's graduating preschool.
Yeah, mine too.
When did they start doing graduations for preschool?
Oh, but you know what? I saw it. It's so cute. They have caps and gowns.
I know, he does.
It's
Oh my God.
cute.
And do you know he's already picking out things on Amazon on my phone?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Amma, I want this dinosaur. And I'm like, Bache, you're graduating preschool, not high school.
Right. But it's so cute. I saw the caps and gowns. It was so cute. But I'm glad they do that for little
That's true.
preschoolers.
Yeah.
Is. There's not a lot of things that I appreciate. You know,
Yeah, but hold on a second. Graduation used to be for college students.
Oh, I know.
Then they became high school students.
Right.
Right. When did we start doing it for preschoolers?
I don't know. I think this is just something for the younger generation, maybe. I don't know. We didn't have a kindergarten graduation or anything like that. I remember my high school graduation. That was very prominent for me. High school graduations, I think, are the ones that count the most because you just completed a full life sentence.
So I'm guessing you graduated in the United States.
Yes.
See, I graduated in high school. Basically, the last day of school was, okay, bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Don't come back here. Go to college. Do something good in your life. We didn't have graduation.
I like high school graduations. I've been to both college and high school, but I think high school is more prominent because you're starting a whole new life after that.
Did you have prom at your school?
Yes.
Did
we
you
had
go?
prom. Yeah. My mother was going to let me go to the prom. Oh,
Desi household.
Desi household prom. We didn't even have a conversation. About
Wait, you
it.
never went home and said, Mom, prom hai wa te mere dost ja rahe, main bhi jana hai."
Listen, why poke the bear? Why poke the bear?
Oh, the bear's gonna attack.
I know. So
We're South Asian.
Because
Bear's
I
gonna
know the
attack.
answer already. It was no. So why?
See, we didn't have prom.
Yeah.
And now in UK, there is prom because my
Yeah.
nieces went. My nephews never went. I don't think they did. But there is prom there. And I think it's an American culture. So why the UK harping on it?
I don't know. Both of my boys went. It was really nice. They got dressed up. It was really nice. And you know what? Whatever. Every generation is different. But I know in my Desi household, there were just certain things we didn't talk about. Do you know that I was not allowed to wear a dress on my graduation because my mother said
No.
we don't wear dresses?
No, like no pajama underneath or something?
Nothing. No, she said.
So what
no.
did you wear?
I wore pants. I have a picture of my graduation, and I'm wearing pants and my cap and gown and everything.
See, in my house, so me growing up, I was never allowed to take the bus to go to school. I had to walk 3 miles to school. Sounds like I'm like came from some poor place, but it was because I wasn't allowed to take the bus because it was all the boys on the bus. My
Yeah.
3 older brothers were on the bus. Their friends used to ride the bus, but I had to walk, right?
Yeah.
My dad was strict like that. Then it came to just different things that my father was restricted on, but my mother was not so much. But like I said, we didn't have prom. We used to have disco nights,
Yeah.
probably every 6 months or something. Somebody would hold a disco night, and my mom would encourage me, "Ki tu bhi ja," it's because she knew I was a very, very shy
I love
person.
Auntie. I love Auntie.
My mom's so cool that way.
She's such a pioneer.
Oh, she is. My mom was the one who used to wear saris, when the culture
Well,
was
I remember when I met her,
Shivakamis.
she was just like so hip and cool, and I'm like, wow. I said, damn, you
Mom-
like that girl?
Girl, my mom's still hip and cool. She's like in her 80s. She goes swimming.
Oh.
She goes to Aquafit. My mom goes to Aquafit class and she forces me, "Ki tu bhi jaya kar, it's good for you."
God,
You know,
like that girl.
I wish aunties would take care of
I
themselves.
wish aunties would take care of themselves too.
So Shazia, why don't aunties take care of themselves like that? Why do they let them go after they've hit their 50s and 60s?
Well, I have a better question. Where do aunties give up?
They give up very early. Bache ho gaye, chalo ji zindagi khatam ho gayi. What does that even mean?
What? I don't know what that means. That sounds scary.
It does, because I don't want to live like that.
I don't want to live like that. I had an appointment on Tuesday. I was getting ready. I got a shower. I got dressed up. I wore like my favorite pants. I wore my favorite shirt. I did my hair. I did my makeup. And you know what? My whole day was great. That was for me. I did that for me. I felt good that day and I did it for me. Think about the good days. How many good days we have versus how many bad days we choose to have. We choose to have. Okay? But I love taking care of myself. I love having a day to myself. And that day was all myself. I went, I got coffee. I have no problem sitting down and eating by myself. I don't need any company sometimes. It was great. I had a good appointment. I came back. I went to see my friend really quick. Then I came home. I changed back into my normal clothes, not the diva.
Yeah.
And I felt okay.
So this is, you said the word there, diva, right? Apni desi aunties know, and I hate the word auntie, I'll be honest. I've always told you that. Hate the word auntie. And I hate when somebody calls me auntie also, right? I'm not an auntie type person.
Ki problem ki hai tanu baji?
I don't...
Baji to lekha ki problem hai?
Mainu baji zulekha kehla de jo mercy kehla. I know you always tease me on that one कि मैं auntie नहीं पसंद करती. For some reason, I think growing up with every other auntie being an auntie...
Understood.
That's why I think I prefer Baji, or just call me by my name.
I like your name, Shazia.
I'm
biased.
My mom picked my name, and I'm very proud of it. I never liked it to start with. I used to think it was weird, but
my nana picked my name. I'm very proud of my name.
See,
it's a very nice name.
It took me a long time to get used to my name until I actually... Two people, my mom and you, my mom told me that she picked my name, so I was like, okay, I'm going to love my name.
Yes.
And you told me the meaning of my name, and you brought me that beautiful necklace, and I really always wear it all the time. I love it. But I don't know, yaar, I just don't want to be called an auntie. But I want aunties when I see them out there, right? Older ladies.
You want better for the aunties.
I do. I really, really do. Because
there's some pretty cute aunties out there.
They're cute, but yeah, they don't do self-care.
They don't do self-care. But here, listen. Our culture, and I'm going to use this word, and you might disagree with me. Our culture, knowingly, unknowingly grooms us for a certain lifestyle.
Okay.
Agree to disagree.
How do you mean?
How I mean is, from a young age, South Asian girls are taught, do this, learn this, get this. You're going to get married. You're going to become a wife. You're going to become a mother. You're going to need to learn to do this, so on and so forth. That's how we're groomed, okay? So yes, there's things that we learn along the way that do benefit us, right? We go into our own households, but you're not a wife. You're not a mother. You're not a daughter. You're not a sister. You're an individual. Take care of yourself. And I learned that the hard way, that you need time for yourself. You do need it for yourself. Whether you acknowledge it or not, you need time for yourself.
But we're so busy, yeah. We just started this podcast off with the month of May swinging by, right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine, okay, I have my grandchildren to take care of. I have my full-time job. We are working on this podcast constantly. People, we are working very hard on this podcast.
We are.
Y'all better appreciate it. Anyway, but look how quickly the month is going by. I've been trying to plan a trip with my other friends. It's been about a month, a New York trip, and it's so difficult. Yeah, it's so difficult trying to find time. Self-care is something that is like on the back burner.
Yeah.
Even though I'll be honest, Shazia, you know that. I come back from a swim class and you give me a call and I usually say, Shazia, I'm too tired, main soon lagi, right? Namaz pad lama, main so jawa bas. But it's just, some people don't make the effort to make the time.
And I saw that with my mother. My mother was just like OCD. Always going. And I thought that's how we had to be. Until my body said, hey, you better sit down.
Slow down.
It's not going to work. Okay? With 3 kids, it's not going to work.
But do you realize, Shazia, sorry to cut you off there, but do you realize OCD is a disease on its own?
I know it is. I saw it growing up. My mother would just never sit for a second. Even now, she doesn't sit for a second. I got to do this. I got to do this. Me, on the other hand, watching her, learning from her, learning from what I need to do for myself, I do take a day. If I don't feel like doing anything, I will not leave the house for nothing.
That's not mental health, is it?
No, it's not mental health.
Okay.
It's just a day to yourself to decompress. That's it. It's decompression. We don't decompress. We don't. Keep going. I gotta take care of my kids, grandkids, khana, this. I mean,
it's
goes
non-stop.
On. It's non-stop.
My daughter said that to me. You know what she says to me? She says, you need to learn to chill. Main kaha pehle tak chill pill tu kha. Okay? Don't tell me I need to chill. Yeah, chill karna, I think saadi genes de vich nahi hai.
It's not.
We are constantly told, ya handi bana, ya roti bana, ya safai kar, ya kapde istri kar. It's non-stop.
It is non-stop. And the thing is, you know what? Now I'm at a point where I do need a day for myself. I'll demand it. I'll demand it. I don't care if it's my children. I demand it. Okay, even from my mother, my family, who need it. Just the thought of getting together with family, it just makes me anxious.
Is it exhausting?
It's exhausting. Because it should be a chill day.
It's not really.
It's not a chill
it starts
day.
off very hectic.
It starts
Pehle
off-
utho, sab nu taiyar karo, namaz vaste bhejo, then kheer pakao, ya semiyan pakao. Oh my
Oh, you
God.
said too many things. I'm gonna do like maybe 2 of the things that you said. I'm not doing all that.
I'm planning to do at least a lot of them because my kids are coming from out of state.
Yes, I know.
So it's going to be a household,
Oh,
you
are
know.
you excited?
Warm and fuzzies. You know, we
Yes.
always add a warm and fuzzy in
So
every
you're gonna
episode.
have a house full of grandkids?
Yeah, you try having 4 kids under 5
Oh.
for a week.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also
अरे चल
not.
मैं तेरे पूरा हफ्ता बाहर नहीं करांगी तू enjoy
Me
कर
too bother kar le, balki na, with you bothering me, it gets me, my brain gets a little chance to.
तन्नू मौका नहीं मिला गल करने दा 5 grandkids. Are you serious?
I know.
Yeah.
The 5th one is not coming. Remember, he's just a
Yeah.
little baby.
Yeah.
My daughter-in-law, bless her heart, she's not coming. She's not able to fly out.
Okay.
But she's going to stay home with the baby. But my son is flying. I'm
So
actually
she's getting
anxious.
some me time maybe?
Lucky for her.
Oh.
Lucky for her. God
wow.
bless her. I
God
swear to
bless
God.
her.
You know?
Tell her to enjoy her time.
I
and
will.
This goes to, I think, I look at younger generation. I look at younger South Asian girls. So that's what I was thinking. You know what? I'm on social media, TikTok, Instagram, all that. And I'll give the younger generation some credit. Do you know, no matter what they have going on in their life, they always carve out a day for themselves? My daughter does this.
That's good.
I know my friends, their daughters do this. And you know what? They're married or not married. They make a point to take some time out for themselves.
Like a me day?
Me day, or whether they're hanging out with their friends, doing things. But they're learning that self-love, self-care is important. Not whether you're married or not married. It's important because you're an individual. You need to do that for you.
So let me say this. This cup of tea that you just made me, chai, it's banging. When you're going to be like banging, that banging in Scotland means awesome.
Oh, okay.
So thank you for this tea, by the way.
Well, Hen is very happy here.
Thank you, Hen. And just to let everybody know, Hen is my term of endearment for Shazia.
I didn't know for the longest time when she was calling a hen. I was wanting to lay eggs. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, what is going on?
Why is she calling me a hen?
But now I know the endearment, and I gotta get Shazia used to. Whenever I end the conversation, I say, I love you, Shazia, and she pauses and she thinks, like, do I love her? Should I say it? Should I not say it? She's good with hen, but she can't say I love you.
I can't. Do you know, Shazia? And we've we've pivoted off our actual self-love conversation, but that's what we do, right?
That's what we do.
That's what we do. So talking about in terms of endearment, my husband and I have been married 37 years, and Desi culture, I think Ginke, I could say, counting on my fingers, he's probably said I love you like 4 times.
Really?
I don't think I've ever said I love you to him because I don't need to say it.
Do you call him by his name?
I don't.
Ooh.
I don't. I've never called him. I've never called him by his name.
You know his name?
I do know his name. Thank you very much.
Okay.
My grandson is named after him, so I do know his name. I don't know why, but I've always just said, "Can you do this? Can you do this?" I've thrown in a few heys here and there, but I've never called him by his name.
So nothing like love, babe, honey.
No.
Nothing.
I find it really irritating when people are walking about, babe, can you do this? Babe, can you do that? I'm like, oi, a babe, jada piggy kado ban gaya, you know? Babe was a piggy. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to call my husband a piggy. Did you call your husband by name?
I did not have any pet names. I did not have any pet names.
You just went for just straightforward.
Just
I don't have a pet name for him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't call him Janu, Janam, Janeman or anything.
I knew this couple, and the wife was Pakistani and the husband was American. He was American Pakistani, very like in Texas. I'm American.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. I have my guns, So very Texas. And he had this Texas accent too. So he married this woman. And we went to their house. John, ye rakh do. John, ye kar lo. John, and nee dafa John, main kya meri John nikal jani hai. Acha. So मैं कहा अब बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार है, ज़्यादा ही डुलदा प्यार है.
That's too much. I'm sorry.
No, it was over the top, right?
Yeah, it's too
so we knew them for about 5 years, and then like not that this is a good thing, but like all that John ended up divorcing.
Jahan de vich.
Yeah, they ended up divorcing, and I saw her years later.
Much.
I know it's too much. The thing is, sometimes we try too hard.
We have to stay original.
Yeah, we have to stay original. And that's what I think about us too. You know what? The way we are, anybody listening out there, this is who we are. This is not an act. This is how we talk. This is how we, go off. So we're not ever going to put on a show. This is not a show. This is something, like I said, Shazia and I, we are talking about life experiences. We're talking about things that we went through, as adults, as children, as grandparents, so on and so
We've
forth.
had 50 plus years to experience all this.
Exactly. And the thing is, we're not professionals by any means. We don't carry licenses. We're not here to give out advice as to...
Shazia, I'm a professional mom, okay?
I am too. And professional grandma.
I'm a professional grandma.
Forget the mom part. Forget the mom part. That's done. Professional grandma. But we are professionals at life. Okay, that's where we get all of our knowledge from. That's where we get all of our, and just by talking about it, that's self-care. If you talk about things with your friends, your sisters, your family, your whoever, your children, that's self-care. Sometimes we need to voice our opinions. We need to be heard. We demand to be heard. We should be heard. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If I sound like I'm really like, oh my God, it has to be like this. No, this is how you should choose. That's a behavior that you acknowledge through your life.
So you're right. We're not therapists, okay? So if you think that we're here harping out some sort of self-care therapy, we're not. We're therapists in a way that we're like the mother therapist, the grandma therapist, the friend therapist.
I'll give you like a remedy if you're sick. If you have a sore throat, go put salt and water together and gargle. There you go. You're gonna be better.
But if you have a serious issue with mental health, self-awareness, you need some help, reach out to us. We can probably get you in touch with resources because life has taught us a lot. And we have a lot of resources available, especially the other Shazia. She knows a lot of people.
I have a lot of professional friends. I know a lot of therapists and a lot of doctors. So you know what? There's nothing wrong with identifying something about yourself and actually doing something about it. It's nothing wrong. Me and Shazia sitting here having chai. That's like the best moment for us throughout the day.
I love it.
Yeah, we love it because then we're gonna get off the podcast and then we're gonna talk for like another hour about everything above, around the sun, you name it, we're going to talk about it. So,
and that's life, Shazia.
It is.
This is what life brings to the table.
It does.
We often talk about, you and I often talk about the table. Our table is not just a small little itty bitty table. It's big.
It's a big table.
We can bring a lot to it.
We can.
And I remember you sending me something one time like, hey, we're not bringing the table. We are the table.
We are the table. But the thing is, make room for yourself at the table too. Don't make it for everybody else. Make room for yourself. You're at the head of the table. Make room for yourself. Acknowledge yourself, okay? Because it's important. Hey, Shazia.
Yeah?
You know what? While we're drinking this tea, I keep thinking, we talk so freely that I forget that we just switch on and off English and Punjabi, like nobody's in the room, like nobody's listening.
But Shazi said, आदत है इस तरह बोलने की.
हाँ, मनु ते आदत है. If I could do Punjabi, I could eat, live, breathe Punjabi.
I don't believe that. I find that you speak more English with me. Why is that?
I don't know. I do, but the thing is, you notice I throw words in there, and the thing is, so I'm kind of thinking like our audience, I hope we don't lose you somewhere between that, because we do break into Punjabi, because honestly, that is our mother tongue. Whether she was English first or I was Punjabi first, it's our mother tongue.
I hope you pick up some words on it. I mean, if you want to learn some Punjabi from us, we are pure Punjabi.
We're 100% Punjabis. 100% Punjabis. And you know what? That's the language we grew up in. And the love for the language and how colorful it is, it's beautiful. I would speak Punjabi over any other language.
Shazia, do you remember, I don't know if you found this growing up, but for us it used to be it was like, don't emphasize that you're Desi.
Yeah.
We tried to be Gore because we were being brought up in a Gora culture.
Never.
Were you always like Desi style?
I'm always Desi.
We always tried to not wear the shalwar kameez outside or try to wear trousers and shirts.
I've always acknowledged my heritage.
Whereas now I notice the kids
trendy.
now.
It's trendy now.
Hanji, it is trending now.
The kurtas are trendy and the chappals are trendy.
And the chudiyan.
So yeah. No, I've always been proud of my heritage. My parents taught me that.
I think we're very lucky to have this heritage.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. It is beautiful. There's so many aspects to it that if we sat down and we looked at everything, we are blessed that we came from this
very lucky.
culture. Yes, we are. And the thing is, I'm glad that I belong and fit into the trend now. That's all new for no reason.
True.
Ralph Lauren, you got nothing on us. I don't know what you're doing with your kurtis and chappals, stuff like that. But, it was ours. Just think about the food that we eat, the spices
Yes.
that we grew up on, Shazia.
Oh my
Those are all
God.
trendy
So
now.
why is it always like when somebody comes to you, oh, your house smells like salan? I'm like, because I'm desi. Of course, my
desi.
house is
My
gonna.
house smells like-
If I was Italian, my house would be smelling like pasta, right? Or
Pasta,
tomato
yeah,
sauce.
basil, whatever you name
Come
it.
on, man.
Yeah.
I'm desi. Of course, my clothes are gonna smell like salan.
Yeah, have you eaten our food? Have you tasted our food?
Yeah.
Our food is like phenomenal. So, I'm biased on a lot of things, but at the same time, we are trying to do English and Punjabi. So like she said, if you see something in Punjabi, if you agree with it or not, if you don't understand it, please let us know. I mean, I'm not gonna stop speaking Punjabi.
I'm not gonna stop speaking
I'm
Punjabi.
not. I think that's where the two of us are.
Did
so
you teach
connected.
your kids Punjabi?
My grandson knows Punjabi. My kids know Punjabi. They can't speak it very well.
So my kids know Punjabi. They like listening to Punjabi music, but they don't speak it.
Yeah.
My grandson, okay, I'm gonna say it, Shazia. I know it's bad, but my grandson knows Ghani and Punjabi.
Yes.
He does.
Your job is done.
And this one, I'm not talking about the older one. I'm talking about the
But that's
younger
what we
one.
always learn first in another language is the bad words. Always.
Isn't that what you taught your friends at school?
Yes.
Be honest. We
I
did.
At work, I would say all the time, and I'm like, you know what? If I can't say any English words, I'm gonna go ahead and use Punjabi words.
Don't say it. Don't say the word, Shazia.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it clean today. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm not gonna say it. But you know what? Punjabi is just very colorful. My children cannot speak Punjabi, but love Punjabi music and can kill the dance floor in Punjabi music. Like literally kill the dance floor. Okay, Bhangra, they are on it. They are on it. Okay, so now I'm almost done with my tea, Shazia. Let's warm up our cups for the next session.
Okay.
So recently, you know what? My grandson came up and he goes, "Mom, I learned this in school: head, shoulder, knees, and toes."
Hold on a second.
What?
Head, yaar, desi bache. Teach them the desi way. This is the way I taught them. You ready for this one? Sir, mode, gode, pair, and my grandson was on the floor. My husband walked in and he's like, "Oh my God, what are you teaching
that,
them?"
though.
Yes,
I
sir,
like that.
mode, gode, pair. Why not? So that's your homework for
Okay,
tonight.
I will
Whenever
teach
you
it.
see him next, you tell him,
Okay.
Sir, mode, gode, pair.
Got it. It'll all get on it. Okay, everybody, until the next time, this is Shazia signing off. Please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And please give us some comments and feedbacks. We appreciate it. Bye.
And this is Shazia signing off also. We are on yahoo.com. Remember, it's let me rephrase that. It's hello to Shazias at yahoo.com. Bye.